Yeah, I'm trying to lay a legacy where I'll be remembered in like 100 years to come. You get me? Apala fusion. Let us say Apala music, because this is me representing my, my mentor. So it's not the kind of sound you listen to, like, you hear like everywhere. You get me? I want to lay a legacy where people will get to talk about, Terry Apala in like 1 million years to come. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. See, I envy two people in this industry. Let me tell you, Made Kuti and I envy Femi Kuti. Do you know why? Because what they are doing is timeless. You get me? Like 10 years to come, 50 years to come, many artists will come, meet them, go and leave them. That's like some kind of legacy. A fella was there, gave his son and the grandson, Made and Femi Kuti, to like push. Until today, Afrobeats remain. We have Afrobeat. So Afrobeat is living under the influence of, that's the kind of legacy I want to lay. So in 100 years to come, like people like, there was a man, Terry Apala. That voice no be too. I'm not trying to brag or whatever, but I'm saying this to the camera and the sound no be too. Bro, I can go for 10 years, 20 years and come back. Nobody will do them. I go enter my cupboard, carry them, clean them back. Young boy, Terry Apala. You don't hear them before. Apart from me. Now for you. Happy, not guilty, not guilty. You already know it's a boy. Terry Apala, you so cold, you already know, and I'm here to do the breakdown of my song, Jail Tales, on NotJustVerses. We're loud. While I was in Ikoyi Correctional Center, I had written Jail Tales and Not Guilty. I had written those songs because I needed some kind of, prison lambas. So, like, I had a best friend there in Ikoyi Correctional Center, Tokosi. He called like 2 to 3 guys to give me like some lambas. If like that Jail Tales, everything I was saying, almost everything I was saying in that song was Prisoner's Lamba, yeah. So I wrote those songs, 2 songs, Not Guilty and Jail Tales. I'd written them while I was in there. So I recorded those songs, all the 4 songs, 2 weeks after I came out. Yeah, so it was just the EFCC, going to court, to Ikoyi Correctional Center, all the experiences that I've got in there, you get me? I said everything in the EP, yeah. If I say, make a carry go, 40 let's go through, don't reason I'm tired, me no. Okay, I don't say many things. Kill first for me. If you plan well, you go chop pepper. If not, Obani, you ma can say, yeah. But then no go the usual end for compiling now my territory, but they say, come say something. Savvy or J with liquidity, no flaunting. You know, to boon, I know. If I say make a carry book, 40 leaves go full, meaning say, if I should tell you how the whole thing, like the whole EFCC, whatever went down, you get me, like the whole 40 leaves should be so full. And if I say, make a carry book, 40 leaves go full, the only reason I'm tired, like I've written the whole thing, you get me. Sometimes I just don't want to talk about it because there's no point. I'm tired of explaining myself, you get me, to people. I say, make a carry book, 40 leaves go full. The only reason I'm tired, me only, okay, it's a prison slang, it's like, okay, like man don't show where them day, like there's a man in the building, like I said in interview, you get me? When I got into Ikoyi Correctional Center, you get me? They know who I be, Terry Apala, and they give me that respect, and I was well taken care of. Okay, eyes don't say many things, kill source of me. If you plan well, you go chop pepper. If not, like if you have money, you will enjoy prison. If you plan well, you go chop pepper. If you plan well, you go chop pepper. If not, when you ma come, let's say, yeah. If you don't get money, you will suffer. Maybe they don't go to Israel land. How come I feel money? They go use you passayo. Come say something. I said, come say something. Prison is not a place of joke. It's not a place for joke. You can say something. And then serve your jail with liquidity. If they give you 70 years to serve, bro, serve them. Now only you go chop them. Serve your jail with liquidity. Serve your jail with liquidity. No flaunting, no. All prisoners, all of us are the same. There's nothing like this person get money by this one get it by this one. Serve your jail with liquidity. No flaunting. Inside the prison. You know, tubu ni moti like now inside the cell, inside when I inside prison. Now there, I get sense. My brain can't get to understand some more. Now when you enter prison, now you go know your real people. Because people we know they expect, no show up. Now people we are no expect. Now they show inside the prison, no flaunt. You know to boom, the multi-carbon. I know care to back. If you call me prisoners, ex-convicts, no wala. I do okay. As far as I learn, knowledge is power. Like at what point that decided that, Apala, like the real vibe, you get me? So I started doing music in 1993. In 1993, yeah, that was a long time ago. Like my mom told me, she said they gave birth to me the day my grandfather died. My grandpa was also an artist, and you get me, like he does music like the Isoko kind of music, you get me? So I think that was where the whole talent came out from, again. So I would say I started doing music in 1993. So 1993, I was just doing because I was very, very young. At my teenage age, started doing music, get me? So it was from then fast forwarded to, I was doing like the normal church music. I was part of the choir, doing music. And at some point I felt like, okay, from church, I need to, elevate from that side, you get me? So from there I started doing contemporary music, like the R&B. Aside from raps, you get me? I was doing rap, contemporary song, like street song, you get me? Yeah, fast forwarded to 1996. My first song I did then in 1996, it was during the Atlanta 96, yes. It was when Nigeria won the match against Brazil. I remember I did a song there, but I don't forget the song again. Then that was like my first contemporary song. It was not an Apala vibe again. It was just normal me trying to catch up with the trend at that time again. So Apala, I started doing Apala music in year 2000. Yeah, year 2000 was when this Canard Foundation came out, like the form. Canard, like it was trying to like open like a foundation, you get me? So I enrolled in it and I felt like, okay, this is like a noble step for me, you get me? This is where I think I can start from. This was even prior, before the Apala, Ishe Oluwa Koseyintoyin, whatever, Muslim Shola, you get me? So I was doing it. So at that period, there was a man called Ligali Mukaiba, Isu Folatunji. This was even before Musili Shola came out. So there was an Alaji in my area then, Alaji Olukotun. Yeah, he's late now, may so rest in peace. Yeah, he had this JVC radio, small radio. Whenever he's chewing his sparkle, he was always, beside his, radio then, listening to. So all those things, the only thing I could remember then was, I didn't know what that name was called, like what name of the genre was called again, but I knew I was listening to something different, like, but in my mind, I was like, okay, I like this sound, but a boy that is from Delta State, like, how do I go from here to, like, this sound, you get me? So I picked up the vibe from Alajo Lukotun, like, from his JVC radio, you get me? So I enrolled in a Canard Foundation, and I won the events, the competition, if I would say, yeah. So when I won, they said I should perform with Orlando Julius. So I performed alongside with Orlando Julius on stage, somewhere in the Koyiba. Can't remember, but so you get. Mo ráyé mo bẹ̀rù ayé mi, ìgbà tí mo bọ́ ń bẹ́ mo celebrate, yeah. Oya mo fẹ́nu fẹ́ra, bẹ́ẹ̀ pé mo fi àbẹ̀bẹ̀ fẹ́ra. Mo ráyé mo bẹ̀rù ayé mi, ìgbà tí mo bọ́ ń bẹ́ mo celebrate. When I enter prison and then I see life, like, okay, this is the real life, you get me, reality. Don't know the one you. Mo ráyé mo bẹ̀rù ayé mi, ìgbà tí mo bọ́ ń bẹ́ mo celebrate, yeah. Mo fẹ́nu fẹ́ra. Yoruba go talk, say there's an adage that says, mo fẹ́nu fẹ́ra, being pé mo fi àbẹ̀bẹ̀ fẹ́ra. It means, Yoruba, normally you're supposed to use like an hand fan to blow yourself, but me, na trouble, I take blow myself. Mo fẹ́nu fẹ́ra, bí ẹni pé mo fi àbẹ̀bẹ̀ fẹ́ra. I'm not from Yoruba, but I'm from Delta State. So Yoruba is the kind of culture that I feel like, is known everywhere, globally. There's no country you travel to, you don't hear about Yoruba. You at least see a Yoruba boy compared to we so-called the Delta people, you get it. So Apala vibe is a vibe I feel like people need to, vibe more about, because we have so many Afrobeat artists, and I feel like, Apala is something I need to really work on. Even right from the day I started doing Apala music, I knew it was going to take time for them to digest, the vibe, but like we keep working like every day. It's a gradual process. Nothing comes easy. Like Afrobeat is not just known just for a day, or they work on it, and so Apala vibe I started in 1996 professionally, year 2000 till now. Now we're here and it's paying off by God's grace. Yeah, like I've worked with so many producers and so many artists that have helped me reshape the vibe. But I would say it's still Apala Disco. let's even forget about the whole, I've been there for a very long time. It's still Apala Disco. We released Apala Disco November 1st, 2023. DJ Tunes featuring Terry Apala. Yeah. I would say that's like the song that reshaped, that brought me to that limelight where the Gen Zs get to know who Terry Apala is, you get me? That's like the sound up until the Apala Disco remix came out and people were like, okay. In fact, on Twitter sometimes, people were like, okay, who is this new guy? And I'll just look at them like, new guy, bao, shit. Something worried. I've been there like for a while, bro. Like, but it's been like a great year, trust me, right from 2023 to like now. So that song reshaped the brand, the craft, and everything, and introduced, Terry Apala to the world, yeah. No do, you do, I'm so there until alarm blow for your head along move. Divine freedom like Mandela, Latino prison, perform the Coachella. Now who go, now you know. Who no go, no, any ballalo jassy. I'm no be smart in my eyes, mo love for visiting, Lord to I say. Alhamdulillah, backward never, subhanallah. Come and send it to Mola. Ole sukuloni rani bodola. So this is another prison number. No do, you do I'm so te. As if I say no do this inside prison. These are the rules and regulations, you get me? Don't do this, but if you do this one, these are the penalties. Where you go feel, no do, you do, I'm so te. Until alarm blow for you. Many things they go on inside the prison. But if you do this thing, the penalty be this. Part of the things where I see me say, they chop some people dog you, man to man, dog you, understand, gay level they go, soapy they go. No do, they catch you. This is the penalty. No do, you do, I'm so te. Until alarm blow for you, the long move. On that prison number, divine freedom like Mandela. Divine freedom like Mandela. When you come outside, you guys blue. There's anybody who go prison, they blue. By God's grace, my own will be so. Divine freedom like Mandela, Latino prison. Perform the Coachella. Coachella is one of like the biggest concert in the world, you get me? I say from prison, by God's grace, that's why I tell God, I won't perform for Coachella. Divine freedom like Mandela, Latino prison, perform the Coachella. I can't say, now who go, now I know. Who no go, anybody. What about a little more? Now when you go, if I talk, I'm not blessing and free my talk. But when you enter, you go know what's up. People they there, they know what they talk. Now who go, now I know. Who no go, anybody no jassy. I'm no be smart in my eyes. My love for visiting. Lord to it's too icy. If they call you for visit, say you get person they look for you. Now 2 IC office, now they will go for visits. Like if I must say, yeah, Afrobeat is getting like the recognition, wide acceptance and stuff, you get me, man. I don't know, maybe because of the fact that, people feel like, okay, anything can trend. Okay, let me just say on a scale of 100, I will give Afrobeat 50. The 50 part of it, it's like, the 50 good artists that are doing well. And the 50 part of it are those ones that feels like, okay, you can do anything and trend. And that is where the whole lyrical content, the percussion or whatever of Afrobeat music is dropping, you get me? But if I would say overall, Afrobeat is going well from where it was, higher, regardless of those people that was doing it because of the sake of I can do anything and blow. That's what I would say. Yes, so I've been there for long, but the thing is, you see that tag OG? I don't think I like it because OG feels like, I don't know, this word of the OTK or whatever, you get me? But as far as I'm concerned, Apala Fusion music is timeless. People that knows me very well, like I have my team here, I have Mickey, I have Peter, Director Pride, that's my video director. They know me very well, like they know who I am. When it comes to Apala Fusion, when it comes to the composition of music, I'm always ready because music is my thing. It's medicinal. To me, it's therapeutic because music is my life. This is what I do for a living. I'm doing it for fortune, bro. So I'm going for me now, So making music is not that hard for me. Like in my archive, I have like 97 music that I've not even dropped at all, you get me? So making music, I don't think there's ever been any music that, that gives me that, strong strength to, I've always been there. I don't want any artist to call me for music. If you call me, I don't want to mention names, internationally, locally, or whatever. If you call me to do any music, if I'm in the studio with you, trust me, you feel the vibe. As far as I'm doing something different from what you're doing, you feel it. Okpo, now for you, Okpo. Yeah, I've traveled to 14 countries, yes. But the thing about me is I'm not good at social media. If not for my PR guy, young sneaky that helped me, okay, bro, we need to post this. what thing I don't achieve, I don't like, cause there's life outside social media again. So I love South Africa. I don't know why I love South Africa. Like I've traveled to some certain countries, but South Africa. Do you know what I like South Africa? South Africa has this. South Africa, SA is very, very lively compared to other places that I've, traveled to. You get me? South Africa has this entertainment lifestyle, stress-free, where you have to do things in your own way, like not being controlled. I'm not a smoker, but South Africa is a place where you can smoke, like, do things in your own way, like nobody needs to control you, or, you can't do this. They have their own laws, you get me? But when I was in South Africa, and that was like my first time traveling there, I was so free. Yeah, because I've traveled to Greece and all those places, you get me? Malaysia, London, you get me? Dubai. But South Africa, if I would say, is just that place for me. South Africa is a place I really want to go to, like, multiple times. And maybe by God's grace, when I marry tomorrow, where I want to go with my kids, I love that Cape Town, like the sky, the blue sky. Not for you. I plead not guilty. Tell you Apala, my so cool. Yeah, I just finished breaking down my song, Jail Tales, on NotJustVerses. Please watch, subscribe, and share. Loud gone.